We've seen is the confidence of the staff in how to make those adaptations, and that in itself is supporting students' attainment and progress in lessons.
We've had schools in the trust come and visit us and see what we're doing with coaching and Iris here, and actually quite a few of them have now taken Iris either on board or are seriously considering it. When I started at NCA nearly 4 years ago, our CPD approach was very different. What we wanted to move away from was the kind of scattergun approach of being quite reactive in our training rather than proactive and really putting staff in the driving seat of their own development.
Lesson observations became quite scary, but also didn't really reflect the true ability of a teacher. You were just looking at one particular lesson.
I wasn't looking for a solution like Iris Connect. It was actually by chance that we ran into Iris. We saw very quickly how effective the product was, how easily our ECTs took to it.
The combination of Iris along with the coaching really allowed us to roll that out at scale across the whole school.
We wanted to provide more autonomy, but we wanted to make sure that it was packaged up in some gentle accountability. We built it specifically so that it gave a framework for accountability, but it didn't stifle autonomy in its approach. It's not putting a straitjacket around people and meaning that they can't develop themselves and reflect on things that are of particular importance to them in the moment.
It's more developmental, it's less based on performance. It's more led on how people develop at their own pace.
Teachers don't have to remember 4 or 5 different logins. They've got that one platform where everything can be accessed.
Having the technique library on the Iris platform has kind of revolutionised the way that I do my coaching, because we have the ability to look at a technique, explore it together, watch a video of somebody else doing it and talk about that before the trainer even tries to put that into practice.
What I enjoyed about the coaching programme was just like, here's 8 strategies, choose one, work on it really well, see how you do with it. There was no pressure. It's developed a whole new strategy for me in terms of checking for understanding.
My attitude towards it has really done a 180 since it's kind of been rolled out across the whole school, and we've all been in it together and doing this process together. Iris hasn't been about reinventing the wheel in my teaching practice, and it's been about kind of making small improvements and small changes to become a better teacher. Yeah.
I've got to a point where I feel comfortable to show someone, actually, here's a lesson where I really struggled or I wasn't really sure what to do, because then you can actually lead on from it and have that kind of positive, like, growth conversation.
We've all sort of picked different walkthroughs, looked at the catalogue available within adaptive teaching, and then shared that with one another and used it all together to improve as a whole.
Before I started this role, I'd never given an assembly, ever. So the first one I was terrible, and then I used the Iris for the next one, and then I was able to then look back at it and decide what bits were awful and what bits weren't, and where I could develop myself. The coaching that I've received in this role has been, paramount.
What we've seen is the confidence of the staff in how to make those adaptations, and that in itself is supporting students' attainment and progress in lessons.
People not being afraid to make mistakes, trial things, talk to each other about their classroom practice is one of the biggest things I've seen about us using Iris.
Every celebration breakfast, the first thing that students are citing as their favourite thing about the school is the support that they're getting from their teachers.
We've had schools in the trust come and visit us and see what we're doing with coaching and Iris here, and actually quite a few of them have now taken Iris either on board or are seriously considering it. I'm so glad that we brought it in. Our staff feedback and the way that they act with the kit shows that it was the right decision to make.
I'm most proud of just how far everyone has come by using this platform, by using the coaching conversations. Even, like I said, even those that were hesitant, they now engage with it. Every department is using it, whether that's in department meetings or teacher spotlights. People coming to me and saying, oh, I would like to film this, or asking questions about it, and just seeing the buy-in that the entire staff body has had with it. Our support staff using it in assemblies. It has hit every member of the team in some way. And so I'm just really proud of the impact that it's had on every member of staff.